start off the video series, I'll be completing lumbar UPAs and lumbar transverse glides. These two tests identify motion in the frontal plane and transverse plane. The frontal plane motion being side bending, that is done with lumbar UPAs, and the transverse component being, of course, rotation with the lumbar transverse glides. These two tests help give us an indication of where a patient's R1 and R2 may be present, where their pain may be present, how irritable they may be, whether or not a patient may be more pain dominant and stiffness dominant, and what two of those components we may have to address first through graded mobilizations. A positive would be that their symptoms reproduce on the unilateral side that they're complaining of their symptoms, and on the contralateral side that there is no complaint of pain there. Alright, so for this next test, we're going to test some your mobility in your spinal segments, kind of in the lower back area. We're going to see how, if you may be stiff and how your segments move, and if any of your symptoms come on. So throughout the test, just let me know if any of your symptoms come on, and I'll make note of it. And it's not the most comfortable test, but we'll be good. Okay. So I'm going to have you lay on your stomach, and you can go ahead and face that wall. And I'm going to start with, can you actually be centered up a bit? Yep. So I'm actually test the lumbar UPAs. So I'm going to palpate PSIs to kind of get in the region of the lumbar spine. Make my way up. 5, 4, 3. And we're going to come off of it, my thumbs next to each other, and just assess. Is R1, R2. So, feels like R1 there. R1. Anything?
No.
And then that's R2 there. Anything? The segment's pretty mobile. Coming up the articular pillar, we can assess and compare. R1. Anything? And then R2. Anything? So now we can test transverse glides. I'm going to have you scoot over a bit more. Yeah, that's fine. This is again at the lumbar spine. And we come lateral to the spinous process. And I'm going to have my thumb doing most of the motion and the other one supporting it. And I want to get that transverse movement across it to get that rotational component. R1. R1. How you feeling? R1. R2. Anything? Okay, cool. All right.